Oh my god, an NU battle in like, I don't know, it must be have been like half a year since I last did one of these. I'm pretty sure this is my first properly recorded NU battle that I had in 5th Gen. And to top it off, or to commemorate or whatever, my opponent has already uploaded this like eons ago and I am quite sick. See, there's your proof. Anywho, I don't think my opponent needs any more plugging, because if you are a true fan of my channel, you will have seen me kick his ass over and over and over again. Plus, he's quite popular himself, although not really by today's standards, but you get my point. Also, yes, I'm shirtless, with a stupid love poster at the back, in the DS's reflection, but you know what? That's really none of your concern. Also, I was gonna do a team preview, but looking at his team, I have no freaking idea what he wants to lead with, therefore I have no idea what I want to lead with, therefore I just send out my most generic leady thing that happens to be my Drift Flame. And he responds by sending out this stupid Cryogonal, which is, well, aside from walling my Drift Flame and, you know, threatening it or checking it or whatever, is pretty much useless because, you know, Glaceon. So I'm gonna set up the ckIt-X, and I'm not gonna do the exaggerated amazing kind of voice because I told you I'm sick, I'm gonna choke and die if I try that. And he goes for the Ice Beam, which, you know, because Nageki is so pro, it doesn't take anything. So I'm just gonna go for a Circle Throw because why not? Because if he stays in, he dies. If he switches out, you know, I can get to, yeah. Basically, I have two fighting moves, Super Power and Circle Throw. And I don't want to go throwing superpowers around so early in the game because, you know, superpower is kind of a risky thing to go for because it lowers your stats. Why am I telling you about the basics of the game mechanics? You already know that. And yeah, if you're wondering why I have superpower on a freaking wall in the Geki, it's because I deem Brick, you know, Low Sweep, all these mediocre fighting moves to be too weak and too lame that pack no impact whatsoever. Therefore, I figure the most manly thing I can do, I can put on a Nageki, is superpower, therefore I just put superpower on it. Although he Circle Throws out my Naivete into my Burnout, which is just perfect because I can just go for the Flying Jet Acrobatics and OHKO this thing. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting this to OHKO at all, and Zycon was being all, wow, Nageki sucks, or rather, wow, Throw sucks, because, you know, what was the term he used? Weeaboo, yes, that, because, you know, saying Japanese names are weeaboo and shit. So now I have my Unburdened boost. It doesn't really seem too big of a deal since I'm gonna outspeed this. Nah, wait, how much base speed does Drift Flame have? Never mind. Even I mean, yeah, this Miltank is a wall clearly, but so even if he has base 100 speed, I'm pretty sure I can outspeed it even without Unburden. But basically, I wasn't expecting the Acrobatics to KO at all, but turns out he doesn't have any freaking EVs on that Throw, which is just Throw, you know, TROLL. I know I suck with jokes, shut up. So I'm just gonna go for the Hypnosis because once I saw this thing in the team preview, I knew at that instant that this thing's gonna give me a lot of trouble, despite Zycor saying that it really doesn't do anything in NU, but and he even told me about Miltank not doing anything in NU before the match even started, and that may make me bringing my Nageki look like a freaking faggot move on my part, but trust me, I was just throwing random guys on my team, and I just happened to throw this Nageki in. Whether I did it subconsciously or not, I don't know, but basically, as you can tell, even if I blatantly counter team, it isn't going too well for me. Because, you know, superpower, which I thought was overkill on a freaking wall, the Geki was, well, didn't even do half. So I'm just gonna go Circle Throwing out of here, hoping that he doesn't wake up, so that, you know, I can reset his sleep turns. But, you know, he wakes up just in the nick of time, throws Stealth Rocks on my field, which makes my NU life complete, because, you know, Spinda is the only rapid spinner that isn't weak to it in NU. And, well, although to his credit, he does say that Stealth Rocks does make a lot of quote-unquote NU because, you know, stuff like, I can't give any specific examples, but in last gen there was Charizard, Entei, you know, the works. So I Circle Throwing out to this Cryogonal, and because Cryogonal is so freaking useless, he decides to stay in and goes for the Ice Beam while I predict another switch and go for a Toxic and failing like an idiot because, you know, I like predicting. because, you know, team previews and such. It eliminates the whole sort of feel out your opponent's team. Whatever, I said that already. So if he had a Glaceon, I'm pretty sure A, he would have lived, and B, he would have almost one-shotted me with Ice Beam. Therefore, moral of the story, lesson of the day, use Glaceon. Fuck Kyurem, fuck Cryogonal. So out comes this stupid thing again, and well, he could Milk Drink. I'm pretty sure he's faster than me, therefore I'm just gonna go for the Toxic again, because, you know, while he does have Heal Bell, well, it only has 8 PP and whatever, he crits me to death. And if he had Milk Drink there, I would have been in a whole lot of shit, but you know what, for some reason he didn't do that. For the second time I've ever played NU. Oh wait, I just remember I did NU. Whenever I play NU, Miltank always gives me trouble. I can't take it down. I don't know how you take it down in NU. Okay, the way I play, sending Glaceon, spam Ice Beam, everything dies. That is how I play. And when there's this Miltank with freaking thick fat, how the hell is it going to die when I spam Ice Beam? I mean, okay, most of them are physically defensive, but I still can't see how you take it down if your opponent actually spams Milk Drink. So I go for the Acrobatics because that's just my most strongest move in my repertoire right now, because, you know, while I do have my Specs Glaceon, no way, I don't even have my Specs Glaceon. That's the problem here. So I think this is my most powerful guy here, which is, you know, no item stab, Acrobatics. And here I predict the Sucker Punch because, you know, this Drifblim is so good. Yes, I took all that time to think of the word good, because, you know, English is my mother language and I speak it so well. Oh my god. So he's gonna switch out to this Miltank again, which is odd, seeing that he switched out on me last time, which pretty much means his Dratigon took Acrobatics for no apparent reason whatsoever. Well, yeah, I did get Rough Skin, but you know what? Whatever. So he's... Honestly, I know this is being boring, but I can't find anything constructive or witty or entertaining or otherwise to say about this. I mean, it's just a sleeping Miltank getting killed in its sleep by my ghost balloon thing. Is there anything remotely funny you guys can think of to say in this freaking exchange? Because I can't. So he's gonna send out this Dratigon again, and while I still fear the Sucker Punch, I know that he probably isn't inclined to go for the Sucker Punch again, so I go for the safest move here, which is to go for the Destiny Bond. So if he goes for the Sucker Punch, it'll fail. If he goes for the attack like Dragon Claw, it'll kill me, and then he'll die. Although, admittedly, I would have been a lot more better if I just went for the freaking Acrobatics and killed that almost dead thing dead. Also, my nose is getting blocked progressively as I narrate. The video bar is a bar of how blocked my nose is as I narrate this. So I sent out my Bonbori on this Bonbori, I can't pronounce it. Bonbori, whatever. You know, you can read, because I have Volt Switch, and yeah, that's what I will go for. He sends out that Hitmore, which probably isn't a dumb move on his part, seeing that, you know, I'm a Glaceon guy. I always go out to my Glaceon and then double down, because Glaceon can be a lot of things one-on-one if it's at full health with no Stealth Rocks, which there is on the field this time. And I brought my Snowmelt here because he always thinks that I bring Suspects Glaceon against him and that I have no other Glaceon to use against him, despite him also saying that I have this freaking army of Glaceon that, and he never knows what it does. Or was that Shark Tamer? Whatever, I don't remember nor care. So basically, I'm just gonna go for the Yawn, predicting the Hitmore to come in, because, you know, he's a Parasect. Oh, he's gonna fear the Ice Beam. Fear it, damn it, fear it. Why don't you fear my Ice Beam? Although he does Spore me, which I guess shows his fear for my Glaceon, which in turn shows respect, therefore I'm cool with that. So now that I've yawned him, I want to see what this Parasect does. And I don't really fancy switching out because of Stealth Rocks, and this is a Glaceon that's meant to take hits. Oh my god, how can you make a Glaceon a wall? Glaceon can only sweep, it cannot do anything else. Or if you're a Shark Tamer, Glaceon just plays shit and can't do anything whatsoever. So I wake up here, I go for the Mirror Coat, I fail, which kinda puts me in a shithole because he kinda knows that I have mirror coat, therefore he's not gonna go for the physical attack. I mean, he's not gonna go for the special attack. Plus, he showed me that he has Hone Claws, which kinda points to a physical inclined set, and I don't really have Earthquake or anything on this Glaceon because, yeah. Thankfully though, he does go for this Fire Blast unboosted, unless you count the accuracy boost. And I do have the Oka Berry, and that means I can still return the favor with a freaking Mirror Coat. And you know, Glaceon, hindered by Stealth Rocks and everything, beat a Fire type. Do you dare claim it shit now? Huh? Does anyone dare claim it shit now? It's all about skill and technique. Although, me talking about skill and technique kinda is iffy because I hardly play seriously. People just don't seem to grasp that fact. Well, yeah, I am in a tournament, and in that tournament I am going to be very serious, but you know, this is an NU match with a friend, why should I be serious? And I go for the base 130 special attack, no special attack EVs. I don't even know how many special attack IVs I put into this thing. Ice Beam, super effective, and yeah, doesn't kill, but still. Glaceon, being so courteous and all, decides to give Naivete a chance to shine in this battle because it hasn't done anything other than to take a weak Circle Throw from a throw with no EVs. Therefore, I'm just gonna go for the Sludge Bomb, which I forgot was super effective, but it is super effective anyway. And that wins me the game, so good games I call. Thanks for the great game, good game, and goodbye. I'm gonna go blow my nose right now. See ya, bye.